Marcus and me. And today he's going to talk about Clotho and allowing her to weave the story of your life. Who's Clotho? Anyone that's ever read Greek mythology might know. Today's 34th meditation begins. Hand yourself over to Clotho voluntarily and let her spin you into whatever she pleases. Hand yourself over to Clotho and voluntarily and let her spin you into whatever she pleases. Day 34, Marcus Aurelius, on this beautiful misty Monday morning. And it is unusual weather this June. Who is Clotho? In Greek mythology, there were three sisters, the three sisters of fate. They would weave the fate of humans. It's a legend or a myth that people told back in the day. And so what Marcus Aurelius is saying, because they had many gods back then, and then these three sisters would cut the cord, eliminating someone's fate or removing someone from your life. So basically it's like that Carole King song, the Tapestry, weaving the tapestry of life. And the Native Americans had grandmother spider, grandmother. She would weave the web of life. So it's very similar tales, how people talked about, your story down here. And then you go to Christianity, and Christianity says that God is the author and the finisher of our life. And then Jesus came to forgive us for those things that we might have gone against the tapestry woven for us. Or did we? We don't know. But I like to examine history long before, because there's a commonality in it. And if you get past all the religious superstition and, people wanting their own way and wanting you to believe what or whatever, and it's really your walk down here with God, your creator. So what Marcus is saying in this is to voluntarily, give your life over, which is very much echoing what the Catholic word among us today was. If someone slaps you in the cheek, Jesus said, turn the other cheek, even though the law of Moses said something different. So Jesus came preaching love and forbearance. But as the Catholic word among us said, you have to use wisdom and discernment. I think that if you carry the Spirit, when enough's enough. And you have to make changes in your tapestry, so to speak. So it's a great reading. Short reading, but a good one. And there's a great book called Circe that has some Greek mythology in it. It's a fictional tale, written. I love reading stuff like that because it's an imagination. It's someone's imagination and their creation of writing stories based on these old myths. There's nothing wrong with delving into the imagination. Tolkien and Lewis both wrote very imaginative stories and were both Catholics. So I get tired of all of this superstition down here and burning books and you shouldn't read this or that because, use your discernment. If you don't want to read it, then don't read it. But that gives you no right to infringe on someone else's freedoms of exploration, because we're all on a journey down here. So that's what I like about that, voluntarily giving your life to the Clotho. So you give her your life, and it's also surrendering to God, so to speak. It's a lot of similarities if you look at it, and you can have more patience and turn the other cheek with people, whatever your scheme that you've formed in your psychology down here to understand the world spiritually. Someone else has something different at the moment, or it doesn't matter. There's still such commonalities throughout the human story. If we just had more, what do you even call that? More overlooking things in others. Why would you want everybody to be like you? It's one of the most epic questions that my second husband ever asked my son. Why do you want everybody to be like you? Well, how boring would the world be? We would all be little bee drones. I'm sure even a little bee flies his own little dance in the air, goes his own route to different flowers. So, hand your life over to the God or gods and enjoy what life God's given you, or you were given by your Creator. And find your tribe. If you need to surround yourself with an echo chamber of people that think the same, then go do that. But there's so many different people out here with so many different lives, and some of them are so interesting and beautiful and full of the same human emotions that we all have: anger, sorrow, happiness, joy, peace. So have a great day. Happy Monday. Monday. I don't know. It's a strange June up here in these West Virginia hills. Strange June weather. A lot of things are behind. Growing seasons, haying season. So it's definitely a different summer this summer. And it hasn't kicked off yet. But it's definitely different this year. So enjoy whatever tapestry you're having woven today by the three sisters of fate, or God, whoever you want to believe in, as you walk the tapestry of life, or weave. Walk the good red road, as the natives would say, or you weave the tapestry of life. We're all just threads down here. Threads from the same source. It's only the matrix that seems to divide us all, separate us. Hear that dove? The lonesome dove. Peace be with you all. Have a great day. Wyatt is raring to go on his walk this morning. Aren't you, buddy? You raring to go? As you can see, I got a fresh new hay bale for the horses. And I'm just finishing filling up waters. So, it's been quite a Monday here. Not a Monday. It's been a go-go Monday. I love these mushrooms. They look like little sea anemones. Look like something under the ocean. And look at these little toadstools over here. It's like a little fairy glen. A little fairy glen of toadstools back here in the woods. Right, Wyatt? Are we looking for fairies? There's a great story about the corgi breed of dogs. I used to have corgis, and they were the fairy dog, and the little white triangle on their back was for the saddle for the fairies to ride. Not that fairies are wonderful little creatures. They can be a little mischievous, but I certainly like that little legend and myth. Something to talk about as far as myths, since we're talking about Clotho. Today in Marcus's reading, Irish had their fairy stories and the fairy glens. Wyatt's not happy we're leaving the creek. He's doing his grabbing hold of my leg thing that I'm trying to stop. Trying to train him. This dog has a mind of his own, don't you? You've got a mind of your own. Yes, he does. He is a very strong-willed dog. Very strong-willed. Al's made progress training him, but for me, and I don't think he knows it's because he can get over on me, it's just kind of allow people to be who they are, whatever. Done trying to tell people how to be. Animals are who they are. They have their own individual personality. There's some things that you just can't change. People are who they are. They are living their own tapestry thread of life. So, what can you do? Go for a walk in the woods. So I think I'm going to make necklaces today on this rainy Monday. My goddaughter needs me to fix this because the wire isn't staying on it. And I got these from Hobby Lobby, and I'm getting low on necklaces. So I think it's Necklace Monday. And maybe I'll do one of these inspirational ones with some seed beads. Think happy thoughts or be awesome. Or choose joy. I've got this nice silver fox too. Hey, it's Victoria from Ask the Strawbillies. This is just kind of a little announcement that I'm going to post on a reel on Facebook. That there's a dummy TikTok account going around that is not mine. I haven't been using TikTok, and it has an AI generated image picture that AI Al used to make for our channel when we had the podcast on Spotify. And actually Scott's off couch surfing visiting friends, and the podcast is done, and so I'm just doing this Strawbilly thing on my own. So just to let everybody know that there's some tomfoolery afoot. Been getting notifications that aren't mine, and you know, some people just don't quit. They can't go find their own life. And I would turn the other cheek, but I feel like I should tell you all in case there's other stuff posted. What do they say? Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Good grief. These days, they're getting strange down here. So have a great day. Have a happy Monday, everyone. And I hope you don't have some stalker making a new channel for you. But I just want everybody to know, because I'd hate for them to start messaging or anything else, and you all thinking it's me. But I know those that know me would know me. So enjoy your walk today, and enjoy whatever you're doing, and hopefully you're not aggravating other people. Remember that Seinfeld episode with the soup Nazi? No more soup for you. Well, I'm kind of a grammar Nazi, so in conclusion, if it's not grammatically correct, it's not my channel. So Strawbillies is 2 words, capitalized. ask is capitalized because it's the beginning, and then the is not. So I'm a little bit of a grammar Nazi about things. I should be a proofreader. Maybe I'll go look that up. See if I can get a job doing that. Stay at home.